Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The marker and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, and we got a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And we're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. He gets loose. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. He's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
That's caught. It's Hamilton. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long to find out who the best team is late in this game.
You make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Design quarterback run. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They'll bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Will not be brought down. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down. Receiver in motion now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Delivers complete to the right side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Can you say methodical? A marathon march coach just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Keen. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Direct snap. Explosive run play of this wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the option. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down. The wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. How about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Direct snap. Back's got the pitch. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside to wrap the pitch man up and bring him down behind the line. It's good recognition, agility, and speed to make that tackle.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Keene. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line, believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Bringing it out, it's Miller. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down, but it's third down and 9 here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on third and long from inside the red zone.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the first down and more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Keene. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Runs through the defender. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's second and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. The defense showing blitz here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. They'll hand it off. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start. Come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Pressure is coming. He's got it with room to run. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but out before he reaches the 44. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the right side. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to throw. It's Keene. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this deep and begin the second half. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense is coming after him. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Now it's second down here. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle, but first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
First down and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And there's the handoff. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll test the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Set up here. It's third down. Looking to throw. It's Keene. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's a regular season game, Kurt, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year.
He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Now, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up on run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. What a catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll run it here. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Dropping back, it's Keene. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying to convert with a sweep. The Gators churn out another 1st down. Handoff heading left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The handoff again. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Keene. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. That's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry out.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Trying to create here on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. To bootleg here. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Keene. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Important second down play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. He's got his man in the open field. Finds room at the 30. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Point after, knocked right through.
That makes the score Ohio State 42, Florida.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick it away.
Bringing it out, it's Miller. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Finding space at the 20. Oh, out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that previous play.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Going up for the first down at the 47. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Grinding away on the ground. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Gators move into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Dropping back, it's Keene. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Tackled at the 12. Coach Williams left that one in the end zone. Formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. On the read. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Keene. Moves out of the pocket. They'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown, but think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or you roll the dice and go for 2 and potentially win the game.
They're going to go for 2 and the win, but they'll have to conquer this crowd noise. Direct snap. And he'll be stopped short. An enormous play by the defense. A game-saving moment here as they preserve the lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
They'll come out in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.